Two of the most important, but also most unfamiliar documents within AEGEE are the Strategic Plan and Action Agenda. In this video, I'll explain you how these documents are made, what their content is, and how you as locals can help implement them. The Strategic Plan is drawn at a planning meeting and adopted at the Agora every 3 years. Shortly stated, it is a document that contains the long-term goals of AEGEE for a period of 3 years. One might say that the common values of AEGEE are stated in the Strategic Plan because it describes what we want to achieve with our association. The goals of the Strategic Plan are divided into 4 focus areas, which are the following in the Strategic Plan 2014-2017. Firstly, spreading Europtimism, which aims to increase the knowledge about the benefits of European cooperation. Secondly, youth employment, which aims to ease the transition from the education systems to the labor market for young Europeans. Thirdly, youth mobility, which aims to identify, reduce and remove barriers to youth and student mobility. And finally, civic education, which firstly aims to increase the civic competences of AEGEE members, enabling them to become responsible citizens. Its second aim is to put civic education on the political agenda on all levels. The Action Agenda is a document that contains the concrete objectives that have to be implemented if we wish to reach the long-term goals of the Strategic Plan. One can therefore say that the Strategic Plan contains the general goals, and the Action Agenda contains the concrete steps that must be taken to realize the goals of the Strategic Plan. The objectives of the Action Agenda are divided in the same 4 focus areas as the Strategic Plan. You can see that per focus area the aim of the Strategic Plan is stated, after which the concrete objectives follow. I'll use the focus area of Europtimism as an example. Here you can see the aim of Europtimism, which is followed by 3 objectives. Objective 1. Provide young people with opportunities for participation in the debate about the future of the European project. Objective 2. Strengthen the youth perception of the advantages of being a European citizen. And Objective 3. Help young people understand the structure of the EU and how it works. The same is the case in the other 3 focus areas. It is very important to know that the locals have the biggest role when it comes to the implementation of the Action Agenda. As locals, you can help fulfill the Action Agenda by organizing activities that help to realize the objectives of this document. To give you an idea, we will now take a look at 2 short examples. The first objective of the focus area Youth Employment is to train 3,000 young people to gain transversal skills and competences that will improve their employability. An example of an activity that can contribute to the fulfillment of this objective is organizing a workshop aimed at improving the presentation skills of the participants. If 25 people take part in this activity, then we are already 25 people closer to reaching this objective. The second objective of the focus area Europtimism is to strengthen the youth perception of the advantages of being a European citizen. Organizing a series of lectures on the travel advantages of the Schengen Agreement, which is a treaty between most European countries to reduce border restrictions, might be a good example of an activity that can contribute to the fulfillment of this objective. If you would like to know more about how to organize activities to fulfill the Action Agenda, then you can take a look at the Guidelines, which is a kind of action agenda for dummies. It explains in great detail what kind of activities you can organize in relation to each objective of the Action Agenda and gives advice on how to do it. It also contains a lot of examples of Action Agenda related activities and a list of bodies in and outside AEGEE that can help you. If you want advice on how to organize activities related to the Action Agenda, or you wish to contribute but you don't know where to start, you can mail us at act@aegee.org and we will help you out. You can also visit our Facebook page if you want more information about Action Agenda related activities or examples of these activities. Below this video you will find a link to the Strategic Plan, the Action Agenda and the Guidelines. Thank you for watching and enjoy being active.